My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to... Whoa! Hello, Monster Train 2. I get Umbra again? Alright. And Pyreborn, no less. We've got 2 Immortal Traits in the base deck, 2 Pyreballs for some AoE clear. That'll come really in handy in the Chosen of Dominion fight. And the Magma Cultist for in-camp apply Pyre Gel to enemies. As a one-size unit, it's actually really cool because it can fit with another 2-size unit and Primordium on the same line. Maybe. We also have Life Mother's Pyre, adds the copy to option cards at the Steel, Trinkets, and Magic Merchants of. Unscrambled, it allows you to copy cards at those. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking to make one ridiculously powerful card early, and then dupe it a bunch of times. Oh, wow. Shadow's Sheath. Friendly units gain Stealth 1 on Summon and Slay, plus 3 damage per stack of Stealth. Would Primordium pass forward its stack of stealth before or after it expends its own stack? If I got the superfood line. I'm not sure. Abyssal Prism. Definitely very appealing, but let's have a very quick look at what our options are with an Abyssal Prism. So it is spells of Pyreborn. How many of these do I want to target one of my own units with? Theoretically, I can target one of my own units with Firestarter. Brain Spike could do it as well. Just give Avarice to an entire floor. Not really worth picking this specifically for that, though. Tome of Contracts, depends. Golden Touch, depends. I have to have some additional support for those to really make that much sense. Smelted Treasure, I worry that this would spend 50 gold every time. Okay, so not many in Pyreborn, which is kind of what I expected. They exist largely within Umbra, where the Prismal Dust could hit all of the floor at the same time. The Shroud Spike, God forbid, could hit the entire floor at the same time. Perils of Production as well. Give it holdover, get a ridiculous amount of energy and rage out of it every single turn. Cannibalize, unfortunately, could do it as well. Void Binding, as long as I have a way to give myself energy afterwards. Furnace Tap, again, same situation. Grovel is a ridiculous Abyssal Prism target. A lot of the Abyssal Prism targets for us are just morsel related, and I'm not certain how many morsels I'm actually going to end up including in this deck. Let's have a look at the second area. Merchant of Steel Umbra, that pushes me a bit more in the direction of morsels. Although, I was about to say, depending, like I might get Alchemy after this, and then head to the Merchant of Magic, upgrade Alchemy with like 2 negative costs, so that then I can dupe it in that same store, something like that. But I have also spoken recently about how I get a bit greedy in Heaven's Gate, and sometimes it causes me to die. And maybe I shouldn't let that happen so much anymore. I think Shadow's Sheath could be a problem. Like, if our frontliner in front of Primordium starts slaying a bunch, then Primordium is now revealed because the frontliner is stealthed. So I'll take the Abyssal Prism speculatively. Stalwart Snack, edible for longer, or aggressive edible gives actual damage statistics. I'm gonna take aggressive edible because of my pessimism. I've died to the second boss too many times recently. I'm not letting it happen again. Higher Dampener, -1 energy per turn, not too bad for us. Blink. Oh, completely missed him with the blink. Oh. Okay, good. I've got a Pyreball this turn, so I don't even have to rely on a blink to do it. Fire Gel 2, and then 4 damage to an enemy twice. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to take out the Fallen Champion on that line. Oh, if the magma morsel was defended, maybe, though. Leave that magma morsel in the deck in case I can get it again on the bottom line. Thank heck for a mortal trade. Without that, there was no chance I was winning this line. Oh boy. Very glad I drew it when I did. Void Binding and Blight Damage Shield 2, Rage 6, and Ember Drain 3. I mean, I really do want it. It's an... Ooh. Golden Touch? I really can't justify going for non-Merchant of Steel in the next area, so... Maybe it should just be Lava Armor. I can use it for promote. No. Golden Touch, too good. One size Titanite, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I do need to pitch damage forward. I slightly don't want to just because I did it last run, but really should take the Alloyed Construct still. Giving you a mini stone would set up for the ability to give you a large stone later. An alternative would be mini stoning a Shield Steward. Who have I got first? Archeon, you're dealing damage to the Pyre. So it's not Flesh Weaver. Of Magic, but it's opposed by the Merchant of Trinkets with the Forgotten... Oh, that's fine. Forgotten Boon's there, and then I'll go to the Merchant of Magic afterwards. Yep. I'm gonna mini stone the Yellowed Construct, and I'm gonna leave. Ugh. That'll really help us get through a couple of battles to start with, but this is not where I want to be. I mean, I am gonna have to start dropping Void Bindings. And then I just have no energy for the next couple of turns. No way to play Golden Touch, especially. I have to, because if I draw a Mortal Trade next turn, I have to play it anyway. I did a lot of work. Well, at least I got to get a golden touch out on that field. Oh boy. In the perils of production, please save me from my Ember Drain nightmare. Snotty well, just ready to throw the Gelly Sneeze at an enemy that ascends to the second floor. Not too bad. I could also pop it on the bottom floor, use its ability, and then it jump blocks. Yeah. I have to set up a second floor. There's no way that, like... Yeah, no, I need this Merchant of Steel. Multi-Strike obviously has a good position to be in. Hothead. A Hothead helping to clear out the bottom line. Then a second line doesn't need the Magma Cultist. It has a turn to pump the Alloyed Construct before. Okay, yeah. It's Hothead, it's Merchant of Steel, it's Multi-Strike for the Alloyed Construct. It's Avarice for the Hothead, because that'll pay itself off so quickly. Let's look at the Celestial Alcove as well. Ooh! Romichelle. The additional damage for Hothead is really important, and for Alloyed Construct as well. So per KO, start of each combat, gain a calcified ember that converts to an excavated ember after not playing it once. That helps with our Ember Drain, but meagerly. Kanyo. Kanyo would be if I want to get real aggressive with my removals right now. I kind of do. I think I just need the raw damage of Corm Shell. So, okay. I will take it. So if I reroll here, I would be looking for Large Stone for Hothead. Almost nothing. All right. I mean, there's no way for me to keep that Hothead alive down there. Is there? Oh, jump block with the Magma Cultist this turn. Yeah. I guess if I have to. Actually, I think I'm going to need to start getting Fire Gel on boss. So, Fire Starter instead, and I do that first. Snotty Whelp. Gelly Sneeze. Save a lot of HP on that floor. Get 15 Fire Gel on Archeon. Oh, baby. Oh, there goes my banana. Thank heck, Blake. Plink collected something there, because... Oh boy, I'm screwed. I went to 2 Merchants of Steel and I still... Oh boy. Yeah. Fire starters for the boss. I just have no health support for any of my units. Oh. Oh, no, wait, that's not going to work. There you go, Immortal Trade. If I had Quick, I'd win. I don't, though. And I certainly don't have enough fuel to even have a chance after that. Righto. I don't really know what I was supposed to do. But clearly that wasn't it. Fun little fact, it is always the first run of a new recording day that I lose a streak. It's not always... I don't always lose a streak on the first run of a new recording day. But... whenever I do lose a streak, it is always on the first run of a new recording day. It's the coffee. It's got time, it needs time to percolate through me. Terrafortunus Chosen of Savagery, Flesh Weaver, Strixon Hallow, yay! We've also got Miser for early Avarice. Alka's Shipping Fire is going to help us get a bit ahead of the game as well. Well, I mean, we'll start with the Abyssal Prism. This is the only one that was offered. Superfood. When eaten, pass your status effects forward as well. Right now, that does nothing. It can get ridiculous. Merchant of Steel Fireborn, Merchant of Arms. I'm gonna go Superfood because of the health problem that I encountered just not moments ago. Okay, here's the play. I'm gonna make Miser huge while trying to keep its damage low, so that when they come up here to fight a Relentless phase, Miser gets to smack a bunch of times, and I get a bunch of money from the smackery. That's where they make the smack. Get him, Miser! Miser! Za, indeed. Almost forgot about the nuke. So your health is... I don't know, you are going to need more damage, and you're going to need some fire gel for me to comfortably get this kill. Too much damage. I can do at least 200 damage on the next line easily. Yeah, 1 damage shield, 65 means I can take 5 shots from the enemy, which means I get to respond 6 times, which means I can do 360 damage. Okay, never mind. If anything, I need to make you more vulnerable now. There we go. Bingo. Only 4, but still 4. Ooh! Packed morsels that doesn't consume. Also, 2 X costs, both with a Holy Stone on them. Those are incredible. I kind of want to go for the non-consume packed morsels. The only problem with that being, I'm probably not going Umbra Banner. Which means I would be feeding them to Pyreborn units consistently. Hard to do that in the Savagery fight. Oh, Prismal Dust Abyssal Prism with Holy Stone. So if I cast this for 3 on a target, and then it gave the damage shield to all of our units, including, by the way, status effects on Primordium, would it also heal me for each target on the field, or does it just heal me the once? I think it's about time to find... Good lord! I think it's about time to find out, I say, and then it offers me Alchemy with a cost reduction. Yep. Yeah, I take those. Boy, is there ever a shot at Merchant of Magic here to pick up an Umbra Banner first? I think so. Intrinsic -1 and double stack. Ridiculous. I mean, like, double stack the Prismal Dust seems cool. I mean, right now, I could put Shadow Eater on the bottom line and just drop morsels behind it. Right now. Can't do that for long. But I'll take you for the interim. I do not intend to use you long term. Gotta hit the double stack. And I think making Alchemy intrinsic is fine here. It negates its draw cost, and I only need to spend 1 energy on turn 1. I'll spend magic power for one of the plinks. Right, of course. Quicksilver Cherubs, I gotta set up on bottom and top. There's the Prismal Dust. It's huge. I'd love to use it this turn, but I really do need to plink. Got to score the Collector as well, and I'll just let the Rubble Morsel cycle. mean, 3, 7 additional damage this does. 8 additional damage. Okay. If neither of those has an impact, we'll just drop a shield suit instead. Miser's got a lot of damage on spikes on that top floor I'm going to have to deal with. Well, I mean, the Intombra Assault's definitely going to help. Hopefully I draw my other Pyre cast before the enemy gets to the top of the field. I guess I could also chomp with a... Oh no, it's Spear Stewards. No, it's going to be Pyre Gel both times then. Okay, yeah, great. Prismal Dust intrinsic? Yes. I mean, that's just damage shield on Primordium from turn 1. Snotty Whelp with Gelly Snake? No, it's gotta be just a Flicker with a +10 Magic Stone on it. That's great AoE. And I'm gonna need great AoE when the Shadow Eater has to stop being played because it's... Just grumble off into the distance. I think it's got to be the Merchant of Steel, right? There's no two ways around that one. Multi-strike. Was it multi-strike and endless? Guildmonger would be a ridiculously powerful chump block. Oh, it's one size. That's different to them. I really don't have a good multi-strike pick for this. Yikes. I mean, screw it. I'll give it to the Miser right now. Why not? Hell, I'll even roll. Give quick to the Miser. That'll help mitigate its negative health. It's negative health, it's low health. It's healthened. Hess Hammer. On Slay, gain 1 capacity on this floor. Not a great weapon, but it is a lot of additional damage for the Miser at the moment. I don't have any weapons. There's also, however, Boiler Room mod. At the start of the battle, apply the Boiler Room for the first floor, which is truly so much energy. As long as Shadow Eater occasionally explodes. More mass. Oh, I would not at all be surprised to die here. Alright. I'm gonna have Guildmonger on the top floor just to try and distract the boss for a couple of turns. Hey, damage shield. Gotcha. I'm gonna have to wait for Alchemy to cycle, I think. Beautiful all's well here. Just gonna Fire Cast you and then throw a Fire Starter at him. This Flagellan's gonna be a problem, but I can't really do anything about it. Kind of just got to eat that damage, unfortunately. That's a lot more health than I thought I was going to lose there. Small blink. Big blink. With a fire starter and a flicker, and then shield steward to take out the flashling on the top line. We're carving some of that mass off. Hey, there's that alchemy. It came back to me. I think I've got enough damage shield that I'm okay. I do indeed. Thank heck. To score a decent amount of money out of the fight as well. Hello. Devilish details. Forever consumed with permafrost isn't bad. Hold it until I need to delete an enemy unit in the front line. Passing status effects forward means the Primordium would pass forward multi-strike with Furnace Tap. Which is nice, but then I also have 0 energy. I'm leaning Devilish Details, even though I would not be able to play it for 1, 2, 3, at least 3 zones. Yeah, I can't do that. Just take the safe forever more consumed, I think. Multi-strike Crucible Warden. Perfect. You can sit in front of the Miser. Yeah, I definitely need additional energy. One more, and I would have looted it. Is there any reason a Merchant of Magic would be... No, I gotta go for the Merchant. Trinkets. Start a battle. Sorry, start a turn. Friendly unit gain +5/+5 if they are the only friendly unit on the floor. And Teeth of Gold. I mean, like, I can just take those. They'll help a little bit. I was really looking for something much more dramatically impactful than that. Speaking of dramatically impactful, this'll do it. 40 additional health, gain 2 damage for every missing health. They won't start with the health missing though. I mean, I guess Shadow Eater would really benefit from that. Also, Shadow Eater would benefit from the Titan skin. really don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to give it to Crucible Warden. I mean, Miser, if I just gave you 40 more health, you know, you got multi-strike and quick and you're one size. You're not a bad frontliner. And because you're attacking it quick, I don't really want... And because of the damage shield that we're doing, I don't really want to... Titan Skin or Rage you. There you go. Yeah, it's got to be eat for longer, stalwart snack. Exactly what we want here. What with old damage shield, turn 1 intrinsic thing. No plus enemies, you restore 150 health when they move up a floor. 2020, 1818s, 80s. I'm like 100 damage short of being able to take out a frontliner. I simply can't do that. That will kill me. I will use the alchemy and then big prismal dust. The primary target only gets 4 and then the other ones get 5, so I've got to make sure I don't target Primordium with that at all. Ooh. Okay, does this heal me? Oh, it does! It heals me the full 15! Oh, boy. Incredible. Nothing to feed the bottom line. I have to do that if I want to be able to get the collector. I'm also going to Pyre Cask you in the back line and then drop up a Spear Steward. I'm gonna get 4 profane triggers at the end of this. What the hell? It's not enough to take out the... Ugh. This is not good. I don't know if I can take out the Fallen Executioner. 6-2. I can also just save the Forever Consumed and allow myself to take 6 damage here. Only because of how very deeply effective the previous Holy Stone was. I mean, I'm very, very glad that we got a Packed Morsels here. Only I could get a morsel down there. Ugh. Oh, actually, never mind. A single Spear Steward's enough to get the damage all the way back to Corrin. That's great. Gives us a bunch of energy to work with this turn as well. Copaya cast. With 75 damage shields on the Miser, I think I'm supposed to just hold here and then just watch the Miser. Low damage, but extreme survivability for the Relentless phase. Did we get like 300 gold there? That's exactly the goal. Hello, Shroud Spike. A double stacked Dragon's Breath. Intriguing. Lootful Horde. I mean, I should... Maybe it's Medallion of Superiority, just straight up +9/+9 to the Miser. It's like 50% more damage by base. I think so, actually. Hidden Coffers, like, it's nice, but I'm not gonna be adding more, I'm not gonna be adding more Dragon Horde to this deck after this point. So I'll be lucky to get to 8 another time when I can loot it. Ah! You butt. Prismatic Dragon Scale and Expanded Coffers. I mean, the Prismatic Dragon Scale would give me the ability to get the 8 a little more commonly. Merchant of Magic with an Umbra Banner. I certainly don't need another Umbra Banner. Merchant of Magic, though, very, very useful. I mean, double stack, consume removal, cost reduction. It's actually a little less useful than I thought it was. Merchant of Trinkets, obviously. Very appealing. With this amount of money. Ancient Pyre Tap. When you're out of energy, cards can be played for their cost and Pyre health. I can't really support that right now, but maybe soon. Also, I could draw a room for free at the start of the combat. Unfortunately, none of these are rooms. Rude. Bloodthirsty Blade. Stoic Blade now. None of these are great pieces of equipment for us. Hell, none of them are even that helpful. I could take Bloodthirsty Blade and try and eventually use it as a damage bump for Primordium, but it's not even... No, I'm gonna straight up skip Celestials. Come on. Yes? I'll get Reanimate on Guildmonger, and we'll work from there. 101. You want me to go right, left, right? Right? Maybe. Left? Maybe. Right? Maybe. Like, upgrading that Guildmonger would be nice, but it doesn't really change anything. I think I go left immediately after this, and because I'm going left, I'm going to a Merchant of Arms, so I'll pick up a room for Dante. I'll take the Ancient Pyre Tap because it's just so powerful. Jackstrips. Non-banner units have deployable. Yeah, we have no non-banner units that I care about there. Jackstrips! I could remove a card from the deck, but I'll hold on to my money for the moment. a dampener. Yeah. It shouldn't really change the outcome of this fight, that one. And I will pay the 1 to just get a Crucible Warden out as well. Yeah. I'll pay the 1 to play the Alchemy that turn as well. Really need to be able to give additional damage to Primordium. I'm gonna say Pyrecast. At least we got back line. That's all I needed for an AoE to occur on the bottom line. Big Shroud Spike. Okay, good. We do get them on the top line, which also then 6 damage shield for everyone, and also 9 health. Yay! Some damage, some health. $37 damage shield. Yeah, I just need them to get up to that Miser, please. Yeah, there's no way it can get past. I'm not even going to give it 5 starters. I don't want to kill it faster. Wait, I took Prismatic Dragon Scale, and okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. Look, it happens. So I got up to 6 Dragonhorn from then, and beautiful. Intrinsic return eaten units to hand? I don't eat on turn 1. it's not bad to have that cycling through the deck, but by the time I get to the second cycle and get to use it for the first time, maybe I could upgrade it with Permafrost. There's also Gem Trove, though, of Light Damage Shield 2 to all friendly units, and get some morsels. Devilish Details? Consume Spell Chain? Is it? It's got to be too late to go Fanning the Flame, right? Right? Yeah, no, it's a random enemy unit. I got to build that pretty high to care about it. I've turned down both of the... Yeah, no, this is going to give me way too much Dragon Horde, considering I've got the Reanimate Guild Bunker already. Yeah, screw it. How bad can Fanning the Flame be? Spells gain plus 3 damage for each upgrade on the card. Oh, nice for Fanning the Flame immediately as well. Link gets some more damage as well. Yeah, could definitely be worse. Although, I think I'll take Ember Charge for the additional energy on turn 1, and then you gave me Emot Tome. You could have given me almost anything, and I would have taken Emot Tome. So, thank you. Could have offered me almost anything in the game, and I would have gone for that. Crucible Extension. I think Swift Steel Dagger is a good choice for us. Oh. No, I think I found it. So Crucible Extension for the 4 additional capacity, that get drawn into our opening hand for free with the Dante's Footstool. Then we take an Overgrowth Carapace, we make that deployable, so I can give that to Primordium so that we're passing forward an additional 20/20 each turn. And I don't think I need any of those. I mean, if I just duped a Guildmonger, like a second Guildmonger and a Sacrificial Line, that's like... Another copy of this Prismal Dust as well, though, is ridiculous. Another copy of this Miser is just a lot of stats for a very small area. Well, I mean, the Miser is just it's just a one-size version of the Crucible Warden at the moment, so... And I can fit another Miser on the top line. And I'm about to take an energy pickup as well. Oh, I was about to say, how many deployables do I have? But it's okay. I can cut some of the deployables. Let's get rid of these Shield Stewards. I think I'm going to continue through to the Spear Stewards as well. Give me another Miser. I think I'm going to need more damage on that top line. Strixen Hallow. Let Strixen Hallow go. inside Prismatic Dragon scale. Whoop. Emote tomes here, so gotta make sure I am ready to respect that. Which actually, if you give me 4 Dragon Horde by yourself, I can just dupe the alchemy and go from there, and I think I will. Health. Health. Magma Morsel, Magma Morsel, Magma Morsel, Magma Morsel. And then Prismal Dust for all of you. Ooh, Fanning the Flame got a kill. Yay! You can get fire started, buddy. Sadly, can't do too much this turn, just courtesy of the Titan skin on everyone. So, Forever Consume to delete the front enemy gives me another copy of Forever Consume to delete the front enemy. Soon we'll just have the Harper's Protector ascending by itself, which that is fine by me. Great, we got good scaling damage on that top line now. Definitely got a gem drove up there. Actually, hold up. If I'm going to be duping spells anyway. Strix with multi-strike is going to be much more concerning, courtesy of our damage shield as our protection. So, Pyrecast. Ephemeral copy of Pyrecast. Gem Drove for that line. Bottom line, you... I mean, you can have a Morsel Excavator, that'll help. And you know what? You probably want more health down there as well. Hold up. I don't actually need to play that out of hand. We learned recently that X costs bypass the additional... Oh. They bypass the cost increase of a different thing. Not Savage Shackles. This only affects units. But there you go. 12 damage shield to everyone on the line. And then the second one, 0 damage shield to everyone. Oh, gotcha. Flicker on the bottom line just because we can. Big Primordium. Dragon's Breath gave me enough energy to play a second Dragon's Breath. Ooh, Fanning the Flame actually got some kills down there. Hell yeah. Health and lifesteal. Gotta do some forever consumptions here. You're about to get multi-strike with only 14 damage, though. Hey. 76 damage shield on the top line. Yeah, I don't need to intervene with this at all. There's our 8 Dragon Horde. Oh, Glutton's Maw. Yes. Oh, Kindle. No, it's got to be Glutton's Maw, right? And I want energy, but I also can pay for that energy with health, and I'm reasonably comfortable doing so as well. Give me the draw. When a unit ascends, gain 5 gel 2. I don't know if the order of Jackstrips and Flame Talons affects it, but if like Flame Talons goes first and then Jackstrips goes after, no Rage Wings are capable of making it safely off the bottom line, except for the Chosen Rage Wings. Units get an extra upgrade slot. It's pretty good, but unfortunately, the unit that I really want to do it with is already fully upgraded. Bodhi's Totem, an additional energy per turn for 3 less deployment energy. I mean, I just have to pay 3 health at the start of each fight, and I get 1 additional energy a turn. That's huge. There's also Capricious Reflection. I could just have all of my cards full of upgrades by the time I draft them. Give me the totem, I think. Went left in the previous area, left, right. I'm probably going left, right, right. Holdover. Holdover Fanning Flame? Intrinsic Holdover Fanning Flame? I really do like the idea of it. Alright. Figure out how to do that. -1 cost intrinsic. Because I'm using X-Cost cards on turn 1. I'll give it to Forever Consumed, actually, because it's permafrost, so it gets drawn into my opening hand with all that additional energy, and then it just stays there. It's fine by me. Double stack the second Prismal Dust. I mean, I'd Holy Stone it as well if I could. Shroud Spike's not going to hit multiple targets, so the Holy Stone on it's less valuable. Lower the cost of Gem Trove. Up the damage of another one of the random links. Oh no. Maybe I should have come here first. Underlegion consumable, please. Fireborn consumable? Less relevant. Stalwart Snack being eaten for 3 more turns is going to give a huge amount of damage because it just keeps ramping up. The start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor, so that's not too bad because all of them are going to be Purified Souls, so they just die if they ascend. This is ridiculous. The first spell each turn gets dupes. I don't really want to dupe any of these. I guess Alchemy, actually. Because I want to get the full 8 Dragon Horn. Okay. I'll dupe Alchemy. Eight cards in hand. Fanning the Flame on the bottom line. It misses. Packed Morsels gives us a bunch of morsels. I don't need to, but if I wanted to, I could heal us for 30 by putting all of those morsels on the top line and then Prismal Dusting. But I'll be a lot better served by actually getting the AoE explosions on the bottom line now. Anything else need to be done here? No. So Glutton's Maw would give Shadow Eater the ability to eat on time, but it's got to be Miser, right? I don't want to eat Primordium, at least until the later turns where it's already got a bunch of stats from the Overgrowth Carapace. I guess I could also just have you eat the Guildmonger. And his Crucible Warden eat Guildmonger. But I don't want the Crucible Warden to ultimately end up surviving. Hate to see it survive. Drop 2 Dragon's Breaths on that line. Fanning Flame, Flicker. Beautiful. Then I can Gem Trove the top. Play one, eat one. Play 2 for the bottom line, and start worrying about the health of that of our Gladiator. Good. All seems to be doing well on that floor. There's no morsel to trigger feeding on yet. Get the Guildmonger! Woo! Decent corruption on the bottom line, and beautiful is the kind of thing we're looking for. I will Prismal Dust our top line 22 times for each of our units, and hell, I'll give you a little bit more as well. That was a lot of slays from our holdover card. I it's probably about time that I start eating the Primordium. Probably next turn. At least the Fanning the Flame still got 2 slays there. I'm gonna get my best Fanning the Flame result I've ever had. $689 damage by 2 at quick speed with 212 damage shield. Yeah, I think I might be okay. Oh, cool. It was just enough to get through. Yeah, if he'd hit me like 212 more times, would have been over for us. Second Shroud Spike. Do like that Ember Cache. Emote toming that. I could get a real large amount of things in there. Dragon Breath? Second copy? Just because it's really good and I need more AoE damage for the bottom line? Oh. I didn't know you'd offer this again. Do I take it? No, I can get 8 Dragon Horde out of a fight exactly. You damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1. That might give me the ability to get like a Miser to eat a bunch of times if I suddenly desperately need that for some reason. Oh, Split Anvil. That'll make all of my spells on the first turn cost nothing. I'm leaning Merchant of Steel, and the only reason is because I could get another Miser and put it on the top line. Yeah, the double removal and the dupe are more appealing than almost everything else here. Start with our trinkets. Gorge triggers an additional time, so that's kind of That's not great. Because we do have Gorge triggers in this deck, obviously, the Shadow Eater, but the Shadow Eater can't really be used in this next fight because anytime I put morsels behind you, the Rage Wings will just kill them with sweet before you can eat. So no one's really gorging here. Unit cards without an upgrade, cost -1. Yeah, none of those. And a Battle Purge card. I mean, that's cheaper than straight up removal at the moment, but no. Friendly units enter with lifesteal 2. I mean, Primordium would be capable of passing forward a bunch of lifesteal, but it's also passing forward damage shields, so that's not relevant. Dragons to play a Pine 5 on strike. I mean, that's actually really good with the Misers. could mini stone a Crucible Warden so it can sit with the misers. But it's not a dragon, so it's actually worse. It's so much worse than them because of that. I really don't know what upgrades I would even want on those units. I think I'm probably best served by just very, very aggressively cutting cards from this deck. I can play the Calcified Ember, that's okay. Screw it. Do I even one-size Shadow Eater? I shouldn't play it in this next fight. It won't help. I guess unless I give it Gluttons more, and then it can eat at speed. Screw it. I'll give you a mini stone just because of the amount of money I have. Take one more fire starter out. Quicken plus 10 for the Crucible Warden. First time I play a morsel each turn, I get the draw. Let's go, Seraph Eternus. Let's go. I got this Abyssal Prism. Oh, wait, I was about to say I don't use it at all. I keep forgetting. I forgot how much I'm deeply reliant on it, actually. Because I know I've got Damage Shield on turn 1, I'm capable of setting up our top line still. I mean, there's the Glutton's Maw, and I think I should probably do it just for, like, reliability. Start with my double alchemy play. Hey, as it turns out, double Gorge would have actually helped here. Oh, I don't even have a morsel down there that I can eat. There's the damage shield for everyone on top line. Wait a second. Oh no, right. I was about to say I can't do it in that order. I can, but it's alchemy first, then the Prismal Dust, then alchemy's cost is decreased anyway. Can even start with bigger damage on the bottom line. Because I can use the Dragon's Breath for free on that bottom line, which I was not expecting. Cool. Fanning Flame fails. Hey, there it goes. The second one, unfortunately, is the cardless copy, so it doesn't actually help me as much as I would have wanted. Come on. Fanning the flame. Woo! We've got 2 more slays. Yay! I do really want the Pyre Gel on the boss, so I should probably drop that Dragon's Breath on the midline. Oh, I haven't targeted any of my own minions yet. Get him, Brismal Dust! Heal my Pyre! And I'll take a little bit more damage as well, just for fun. Even it out. Beautiful. This is one of the reasons that I wanted the Excavated Ember in the deck, because it's a really good target for duping. Gem Trove the top line. Now, all of our spells are free. I don't need them to be, but they are. Yeah, I mean, Glutton's Maw and an abundance of direct damage options seem to have my back here, thankfully. No way to generate anything for it to eat. Oh no, Primordium stopped growing. Okay, so it needs an empty space, even if it's the largest it can be, because it gets to 6 size and it can't grow past that. Well, that means one of these misers is just going to be a middle liner from for the next fight. Okay, we can do that. Finally got a Gorgeable. This bottom line has just... simply too many guys. It's just a lot of beef. Can't let that keep ascending. Well, we're not going to get to the ridiculous numbers we got to last time, but we will still be fine. Wait. There's a higher cost card in hand. I definitely can't let these 2 terrifying amalgams live. So. Oh, wow. That was actually enough to get the Seraph down? Okay. That is not what I thought was going to occur. When you gains Fire Gel, gains additional stack. I mean, Dragon's gaining +8 damage. It's minimal. Additional Fire Gel, please. First time an enemy unit dies each turn, add 2 morsel units to hand. My hand is overfull a lot of the time. I'm just going to take a Cleansing Water for the very occasional help it'll offer. And this one I think I can play very traditional. Full E. No need to dupe Alchemy in this fight, so I can just go biggest Prismal Dust you've ever did see. Yeah, I'm definitely going to struggle most against Dominion. Well, no, I've got the Emot Tome. So actually, Dominion's probably the easiest of them for me. Full miss on the Fanning the Flame there, unfortunately. That's okay. Becomes especially okay now that I know. Yeah, there we go. We've got all those gorges for the bottom line. I don't need to play those Curses of Entropy. I can heal much more than that if I need. This is a really good turn for duping the Pyolite. Make the second one cost less. Ugh. So I don't think I should dupe the Pyolite. It's too risky to leave the Chosen Assassin alive, so this one should just be straight up double Dragon's Breath to get it down. I've got many other turns I can do the double dupe. Additional lifesteal and damage for the bottom line seems most important. There's the Glutton's Maw, but it's up against the Prismal Dust. Like... Oh, right. I just do the Prismal Dust first, and then I play the Glutton's Maw. Okay, I definitely need to start double playing these Pylites. Yeah, screw it. Kill that floor. See if I care. Come on. Oh, you had to hit entropy in the back line. Oh, dang. Oh, wait. Wait, no. I haven't due Dispel yet? I have due Dispel. Okay. Gotta remember, it's always gonna be Pyrelite is the spell that I have to do because it's the only one that has health left. Goodbye, Miser. Oh, never mind. I get to keep you alive one more turn, which... That means I think you get to stay until the end of the... Until the end of the run. Get him! Big Primordium. But also... the biggest damn miser you ever did see. Send him. Actually? Wait. Oh, it's entropy that needs to be finished off. I thought that was going to finish off the minion and end the run. Alas. I'll settle for watching entropy die on the top floor at quick speed. If I must. What a weird run. This was a classic case of, like, if you can get away with... I guess the word I'm looking for is scumming a bunch of money out of early fights. Oh, the biggest damage shield record by double. Okay, that's cool. Applied 1,357 units of damage shield over the course of this run. But yeah, it felt like this was a classic case of, like, look at how many upgrades I bought, right? Look at how many upgrades I bought. This is very literally just, we had Miser in the start deck. We saw multi-strike as one of our very first options. And... greeted. I tried to make it as safe as I possibly could, but the goal was very much greed as much as I can. Give Miser low damage, give it high health, give it as much damage shield as possible, set it on the top line, get, 200, 300 gold in a relentless phase, and then spend. It doesn't feel like there's like a core idea of this deck as much as there is just so many upgrades and so much value. And so many dupes of those upgrades. I mean, 3 upgrades on Miser, and then you got duped 2 times. I mean, it didn't even end up duping any other things. All of the upgrades that were offered from us from the Malika's Shifting Pyre as well. A lot of those intrinsic, giving us reliable options on turn 1. Yeah. Good run. Good run. Good way to start a new streak. For the moment, though, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been MT2. Monster Train 2. Top left is the series playlist on all my content on the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming past and the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsiPlays. Add up with a thank tier. And a special thanks to this episode to Zoe. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.